Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit SouthernTennesseeMedicalGroup.com or to
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com. At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out to Denver Track Field here on a beautiful Friday morning. I'm Michael Marks alongside Hayden Burks. Running this one just a two-man crew today. AJ Good not with us this morning. And Hayden, we got some pretty good games going on today. We got the morning matchup between Greenville and Lawrenceburg. And if we got two teams on polar opposite sides of the spectrums, these are the two teams. You know, Lawrenceburg dropped their first game of this tournament to Tallahassee and made a comeback yesterday and had a huge win against Sarasota, Florida. A big win at that. You know, they were trailing in that game for a good bit, came back and had a big win. Greenville yesterday played Tallahassee, got up 4-0, and then ended up dropping that one 7-5. So, I mean, Hayden, what do you think we're going to see today?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be try to bounce back for Greenville. You know, Lawrenceburg trying to ride that momentum, hopefully to get 2 wins and break over 500. And Greenville also just trying to keep up after that tough loss against Tallahassee. You know, Greenville was up, like you said, they were up 4-0, but after that first inning, it looked like they just fell apart, and then the rain came. They had to step off the field, and after that, they just really couldn't keep up with Tallahassee.
Yeah, Hayden, I mean, after the first day of this tournament, everybody up here agreed that Greenville was maybe the best-looking team up here. And then after the first inning yesterday, it really looked like Tallahassee, you know, may have taken over that spot. And Lawrenceburg's definitely a close third. I mean, as good as they've been looking. So we'll go over the lineups real quick. Lawrenceburg being the home team, so batting first for Greenville will be number 9, the center fielder, Luke Tyndall. Batting second will be the shortstop, Philip Dash. Third, the catcher, Aiden Coates. Fourth, the third baseman, Landon Scott. Fifth, the right fielder, Thomas Satterfield. Sixth, the catcher, Connor Kessler. Seventh, the left fielder, Noah Cox. Eighth, DH, Hudson Miller. And ninth, Ashton Steiner, the first baseman, or Skinner, the first baseman. And 10th, their extra batter will be their second baseman, number 1, Sawyer Welsh. So the home plate umpire is going to wipe off home plate. Looks like we're going to get some baseball going here in a second. So a little bit of a different look from the Greenville top of the order. They've flipped the 1 and 2 batters. Usually it was Dash leading off, Tyndall at second, but it seems that Tyndall has taken off that leadoff batter spot. And on the bump today for Lawrenceburg will be their normal catcher, Brooks Durham, and that first pitch will be in there for a strike, and we are underway. So behind the dish for Lawrenceburg is yesterday's pitcher, Jake Moore. And that second pitch from Durham in there for a strike, and Hayden, he's looking like he's doing a good job pounding the zone early.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Lawrenceburg, they're deep in the pitching mound. They had Jake Moore who threw 94 pitches yesterday, and then Ryder Blackwood, and then Brooks Durham has been catching the whole time.
And that ball is going to be lined up the middle for a base hit. Good piece of hitting right there for Tyndall as the leadoff man for Greenville is on early. So first baseman for Lawrenceburg, most of their lineup is the same. John Colby Stanley at second, Ryder Blackwood, shortstop Jack Emerson, third base Max Dillard. In left field, I believe that is A.J. Daniels. Center field will be Cason Blackwood, and in right is Logan Mays. So now batting for Greenville will be their shortstop, number 2, Philip Dash. Taking off is Tyndall, a good throw from Moore, and it's going to be just late. So stolen base early for Greenville, and, you know, these are probably the two most aggressive teams up here, Hayden, I'd have to say. You know, Greenville and Lawrenceburg both like stealing a ton of bases, and I reckon we're going to see that again today. I mean, Cason Blackwood yesterday for Lawrenceburg, I believe, had 4 or 5, just himself.
Yeah, and then also Jack Emerson, you know, he likes to have that big lead off.
And first pitch from Durham. That's in there for a strike. That's actually second pitch, so 1-1. Pretty good lead at second for Tyndall. Durham comes set, and that's going to be pop foul back out of play behind the first base mound. And count quickly 1-2 to the Greenville shortstop. Durham checks back at second. And the 1-2. Swung on, fouled back into the net again.
And, you know, Michael, we talked about yesterday, you know, Lawrenceburg, even though that first day they lost to Tallahassee, they really didn't have a bad game. They just left 12 men stranded out on the bases. So, and then that bounce back game against Sarasota. And Sarasota's a pretty good team. Like, they tacked on a 13-5 win over Marshall County last night. So.
I mean, in Lawrenceburg, I haven't seen an improvement from a team game 1 to game 2 like them. They left 11 guys on the base in the first game. As that ball swung on and missed, jammed them up inside. Brooks Durham first K, and Lawrenceburg looking to go through a first inning without giving up a run. They haven't done that yet this tournament. Despite a runner in scoring position early, looks like Brooks Durham's off to a good start, and he's throwing a bunch of strikes.
He is. He's throwing that fastball in there. He's trying to get a feel for the strike zone as well, so good job by Brooks.
And a little fake pickbacks towards second to get Tyndall to return.
And, I don't know how he was in, Babe Ruth. We called a few of his games and all that stuff, but I haven't seen him on the pitcher's mound since the Kaufman since then. He's been behind the plate.
First pitch to the catcher, Aiden Coates, will be outside, and Coates is a wall behind the mound for Greenville. And I'm curious to see how Jake Moore, he's done pretty well so far through 2 batters. Brooks Durham has been the catcher for this Lawrenceburg team, and, throwing a new guy back there, it can be scary. We saw it with Greenville yesterday. They had their pitcher today, Kessler. He was behind the mound for them in their first game.
And it looked like they were in sync that first inning, and after that, it just never really got there.
And they'll pick back a good pick by Durham.
Boy, it was
Emerson
close.
Laid the tag down, but Tyndall returned just in time. But, yesterday Lawrenceburg, I believe it was 11 runs, something like that.
I believe, it was 11-4. I believe was the final score.
And breaking pitch high and inside, ball 2. This Greenville lineup, a ton of righties. They're going to pick back again.
They're trying to get.
They're trying
hard to get to him.
And the thing is, Tyndall's the kind of guy, you hit a hard ground ball up the middle, he might have enough time to score. I get the infield's playing really shallow because it's a big field, but any hard hit ground ball or even a gapper will easily score Tyndall.
Look, he's got like almost halfway.
He's going more. The throw down to third is just a bit late as Tyndall gets in there with his second stolen base, and now he is 90 feet from home with just 1 out here in the first. So counts 3-0.
Good job by Dilly there also to keep that from him, because if that would have got away from him, you can just tack on a run.
And that pitch, they're going to say that was outside, ball 4. And that's going to be the first walk of the game issued here by Brooks Durham. So that's going to bring up, that is the third baseman, number 6, Landon Scott. Runners at the corners now. 1 out here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, and you can see Jake's giving his signal for the corners.
And I like the Kaufman catcher's gear with the kind of like the Lawrence
red,
County, I think Lawrence County purple and gold.
He's going to take off for second.
They might have him here. Got him. He's coming home. The throw is on time. And they're going to say he was safe. Wow.
Oh, wow.
So a little bit of a funky play right there. Brooks
was.
Durham had the ball. Catcher Aiden Coates took off for second. They got him there in the throw. Jack Emerson tagged him in time. Emerson went home to Jake Moore to try to get Luke Tyndall. And it looked like a close play there, Hayden, but they'll say Tyndall got in just in time.
And it looks like Chad Moore's going to go out there and discuss it because, and
I don't blame him. That was a bang-bang play. We could probably go back up here and look at like sort of review, but it was definitely close.
Chad's just giving, hey,
give us a chance.
Yeah, give us a chance, at least hear our argument out.
So, all 3 games Lawrenceburg has played, they've given up a run in the first inning. So we'll see how they bounce back. They had a pretty good first inning yesterday. They got down 2-0, tacked on 1, and they scored a run in all 5 innings they played yesterday. Or
and
all 6.
That looked weird also because, you saw he took off for second. I think that was a design play by Greenville to get him to take off and then to get that run.
Yeah, and Lawrenceburg, as aggressive as they play, they were going for it. They got the out there. So we got 2 outs here in the first inning with, that is, I believe that's still Scott. Yeah, that's still Scott. So the 1-0 pitch to Scott will be, I believe he called that a ball.
Yep.
They called a strike.
Oh, he called a strike. Well.
And the 1-1. That one just outside. There we go, 2-1 now.
Now we're back in line.
Sitting the home plate umpire gets really excited behind the plate.
I'm not sure if I've seen this home plate umpire the whole
I haven't
season.
either. So 3-1 here to Scott. And Durham will get a ground ball over to Ryder Blackwood. Fire over to Stanley for the third out. So Greenville gets one in the top half of the first inning after an exciting play from their base running. So after the top half of the first inning, Greenville 1, Lawrenceburg 0. We'll be back just after the break here on the X Sports Network.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
And welcome back.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee.
Up a single hit to Marshall County, and he looks to go back to work today here against this talented and hot Lawrenceburg offense. So leading off for Lawrenceburg will be number 9, the center fielder, Kason Blackwood, who reached base 5 times yesterday, Hayden. 3 hits, 2 walks.
Absolutely. Almost had a cycle.
And that first one's driven deep to left field. That's going to get down about 15 feet shy of the wall. It's going to hop off the wall. Blackwood's hustling for third, and he's going to lead this game off with a triple.
Wow.
A stand-up triple.
Yep.
Yeah, yesterday, Hayden Blackwood, a triple or a home run partner away from the cycle. Yeah. A single, a double, a triple, 4 or 5 stolen bases, a couple RBIs. I mean, that kid was just an offensive machine, and then came on to close the game.
I'm telling you, that's probably one of the hardest balls I've seen hit at this field in a while. I mean, last night we were watching the Sarasota and Marshall County game. Dominguez had a nuke to center field.
That kid can hit.
Yeah, he can.
So that's going to bring up the shortstop, Jack Emerson. Jack's been good at getting on base this entire tournament as well as Blackwood. First pitch. And that's going to get away from the catcher. Blackwood's coming home. And just like that, folks, we got a tie game.
Absolutely. Good job by Kason Blackwood.
He scored 4 runs yesterday and didn't get a chance to score that 5th one. But he got a run first time he gets on base tonight. So Kason Blackwood, Summertown's got something special brewing up there.
So with 2 pitches just like that, Lawrenceburg tags on a run.
And Kessler, he hasn't given up a hit yet in this tournament. And then, meet Kason Blackwood. So first pitch was above the head of Emerson for ball 1. 1-0. That is high for ball 2. And there are 2 players on this Lawrenceburg team that go up there and see a ton of pitches. Jack Emerson and Brooks Durham. Those kids, they have some solid play vision. That pitch in the dirt, ball 3. Now, Kessler did have a little bit of a walk problem in that first game. I believe he issued 3 free passes.
You know, in this Greenville team, after, you know, or whenever they went to the weather delay, they had 12 walks against Tallahassee the rest of the game.
That is...
Sorry, you just can't win a game like that.
Yeah, you can't issue free passes that frequently and expect to win a game. 3-1 here. Emerson's going to sky that one a mile high. Shortstop is under it and will make the catch. That was Phillip Dash there at short making the play. And 1 down here for Lawrenceburg. So that's going to bring up A.J. Daniel, and I believe we're going to have they're getting the bat off the field. That's what it was. So I didn't know if we had a coach coming out for a timeout because it looked like he was walking down to first base coach to have a quick discussion. So here comes A.J. Daniel, the left fielder.
And good hitting so far for Lawrenceburg this tournament.
First pitch, breaking ball outside for ball 1. Yeah, I mean, their whole lineup top to bottom has just been hitting the ball. And if you're not hitting the ball, you're getting on base. I mean, they're just, helping out. I mean, they got 12 guys on base the first game. I believe it was closer to 14 or 15 yesterday as Daniel's going to slap that one, a jam piece into shallow right center field, and it will get down for a base hit. What a good piece of hitting right there from A.J. Daniel. I thought the second baseman, Welsh, was going to get under it, but it went over his head, and Luke Tyndall, center fielder, couldn't get there in time, and it just dropped right in that spot where there wasn't anybody at.
Quickly, Lawrenceburg already 2 hits within the bottom of the first.
So that's going to bring up cleanup batter, catcher, number 7, Jake Moore. Jake, absolute gem on the mound yesterday. I mean, he gave up 4 runs. 2 of them were in a really bad first inning where he left the bases loaded. Is that ball's going to get away from the catcher once again? And A.J. Daniel will trot down to second without a throw. And I was just talking so good about Aiken Coates, and now he's let 2 balls get by him. That one allowed a man to score from third, one allowed a man to get second.
Yeah, I just don't like. Greenville seems sluggish right now.
I mean, having a game that had like a 3.5, 4 hour delay in the middle of it definitely can't help.
And it's 10 a.m. too.
The 1-0 skied to center field. Good catch by Tyndall is Jake Moore poked that one out to center. So that's going to bring up the first baseman, number 14, John Colby Stanley. Stanley's had a pretty good game, pretty good Babe Ruth season at first. We saw him playing with the Eagles first, and now he's on the Lawrenceburg 14-year-old team.
He had pretty good hitting yesterday as well against Sarasota.
And you kind of feel for Lawrenceburg. This first game, they're the home team. They get matched up with Tallahassee, who I feel like we can almost firmly say is the best team up here. Yeah. And they haven't played in a while. As that ball's going to get away from Welsh, and A.J. Daniel's going to trot down to third. So the leading run 90 feet from home with 2 outs here in the first inning. And if there's anybody to drive him in, John Colby Stanley's the guy. I mean, he's had a bunch of hits this tournament so far through 2 games. And I don't know how the batting average is for everybody on this team so far in this tournament, but their on-base percentage, their on-base percentage is crazy. So 0-1. High and inside on Stanley.
AJ, he's got a big lead off over there on third. He's just trying to bait him into picking it over there.
So 1-1. Kessler drops that one in the dirt, ball 2.
We talked about it, Michael. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you think Greenville took all their aces in the first game on the mound? Because, so far,
Kessler was the guy that...
I know they threw so good against Marshall County, and it looked like they were the dominant team, but after that, it's just kind of like they fell off a little bit.
And that pitch inside, ball 3. Yeah, I mean, it kind of seemed like they came out a little bit too juiced up in that first game, and maybe, I don't know if it's a real, but, just kind of, I guess you could say, used all their runs in the first game. Because, they've seemed kind of sluggish as that one swung on. Apparently that was 2-2. Swung on and missed. Kessler gets second strikeout and gets out of the inning, stranding Daniel at third. So after one inning here in Lawrenceburg, we got Greenville 1, Lawrenceburg 1. We'll be back right after the break here on the X Sports Network.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit southerntennesseemedicalgroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. Top of the second inning, leadoff batter is number 11, Thomas Satterfield. Pops that one straight up first pitch, right to Cason Blackwood in center field. And now quickly one down, one pitch here for Brooks Durham. Had 17 in the first inning to Kessler's 16.
You know, we talked about, last night, or excuse me, yesterday, Michael, Lawrenceburg's defense, not only their pitching, but their defense is absolutely tremendous right now.
Yeah, it's been playing well. And it's going to bring up the pitcher, Connor Kessler. Pretty similar first inning to Durham. One run, a couple of hits. Durham had the walk, but as that ground ball is hit to Ryder Blackwood, will fire over to Stanley at first for the second out. And that's 3 pitches, 2 outs.
Wow,
Brooks Durham going to work.
Laying it on them.
But, pretty similar first innings for these two pitchers as, they both allowed 2 base runners. One guy scored and one guy was stranded. And a couple of strikeouts, pretty similar pitch counts. So, despite Durham, I would say, looking a bit sharper on the mound,
yeah.
It's not that much different looking at the stat sheet.
Yeah, Durham's got 17 and Kessler's got 16 so far.
So, Cox, the left fielder, Noah Cox,
is going to be
up to bat.
On the outside corner for a ball.
And Durham will get a ground ball over to Max Dillard. Good grab over there at third. Dillard over to first. And a 1-2-3 inning as Brooks Durham shuts down Greenville 1-2-3. That was a quick top half of the second inning. We'll be back for the bottom half of the second inning here after the break on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back, bottom of the second inning here in Lawrenceburg, Denver Track Field for the 14-year-old 2023 Babe Ruth Southeast Regional Tournament, brought to you by Quick Mart. It'll be 6, 7, 8 here for Lawrenceburg. Brooks Durham will lead off this inning, the pitcher. And, after 17 pitches in the first inning, throws up 4 in the last inning, Hayden. I mean, he's looking sharp.
Yep, Brooks is on a roll with 1
and
strikeout.
Kessler, first pitch, a rocket over at third, and a beautiful play there by the third baseman, Landon Scott, to play that one off the bounce. And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning for Greenville. I mean, that was a heck of a play over there at the hot corner.
It was. I mean, it came at him so hot. He's just kind of like,
yeah, I mean, he played that one off the hop extremely well. That another hard hit ball there by Brooks Durham does not go his way, as that's going to bring up the third baseman, Max Dillard, who made a pretty good play to end the last inning. As that first pitch will be another ground ball at the third baseman. Clean grab, fire over to first in time. Close play there as Max Dillard got down the line in a hurry. But 2 good plays over there at third by Landon Scott, and 2 pitches, 2 outs.
2 pitches, 2 outs, yep. Good job by Greenville. Their defense is, answering Lawrenceburg right now.
That's going to bring up the right fielder, number 13, Logan Mays. And, Hayden, if we have another 1 pitch, 1 out, I think we might have a record for the quickest inning in baseball history.
Absolutely. 3 up, 3 down.
For both sides. First pitch here by Kessler. That'll be high and outside for ball 1.
Well, there goes that.
Yeah, there goes the 3-pitch inning. You'll come to learn, Hayden, that anything I say will not happen.
Oh, yeah.
And 1-0 swung on and missed. I believe they may have actually foul-tipped that one.
Now, are you saying that also when you said that yesterday? Penn State and Texas?
Listen, I think there's a chance it happens.
I mean, hey, I'm not.
Listen,
I'm
tired of seeing Alabama and Georgia in there every year with like Oklahoma and Ohio State. I want to see something different.
I agree with you there. Well, don't we all want to see Tennessee?
1-1. That's gonna that hit Mays or just
sure.
inside?
I thought it hit him.
I was about to say I thought that easily hit him, but it
kind
looks
of
like
walked off like it hit him too.
So 2-1 here as that pitch was just inside of somehow avoiding Mays. And that one swung on a missed strike too. But yeah, Hayden, I mean, I'm tired of the Alabamas and Ohio States and the Georgias and the Michigans making the playoff every year. I want to see something a little different. There'll be some Penn State, Texas, Florida State, and USC or something weird.
I mean, yeah, I would like to see those teams as well, but, it's still.
2-2 ground ball. Guess who? Landon Scott again at third making a good play. Fire over to first in time. And a 1-2-3 inning. This time, I believe that was on 6 pitches there for Connor Kessler. But after 2, it is Lawrenceburg 1, Greenville 1. We'll be back right after the break here on the X Sports Network.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Renwright Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From Bombcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Renwright is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Renwright Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
And welcome back. Already 1 out here in the top of the third inning is leadoff batter number 13, Hudson Miller, the DH today for Greenville, pops up the second pitch and was caught by the catcher, Jake Moore. That's going to bring up the first baseman, number 5, Ashton Skinner. First pitch from Durham, that'll be low for ball 1. 1-0, outside ball 2. And after a 4-pitch inning, from from Durham and 7 from Kessler. I mean, that may have been the quickest second inning I've ever seen, Hayden, as that ball is going to be a ground ball hit at shortstop. Jack Emerson fire over to first, and another great play by the Lawrenceburg shortstop. And, Hayden, we were talking before the game. I mean, he might be one of the best shortstops at this tournament.
Absolutely. He's so lightning quick, and he can keep a ball in front of him. He's got a cannon for an arm.
I mean, he's a little guy out there, short, but he covers so much ground that he feels like he's huge, and his arm is surprisingly really well.
And that shortstop's his position.
Yeah, I mean, you can just tell like how he plays the game. He's a fluent shortstop.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring up the second baseman, number 1, Sawyer Welsh. Welsh at second today. A little bit of a lineup change here for Greenville. They've usually had Drew Lysick at second base, but today, given the ball to Sawyer Welsh, who usually has been a pinch runner for them.
Absolutely.
So first 2 pitches outside.
You know, we talked about it yesterday at the Tallahassee game. You know, it looks like they use their guys that are quick as lightning at the top of the order, and then their heavy hitters at the bottom. But you don't see that today. It's like they flipped.
It's kind of like they flipped it. The 2-0. That one will be in there. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Sawyer Welsh. Swung on, foul back into the netting, and just like that, 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. As after walking Coates. And that one's just outside ball 3. And Durham thought he got him, but as of now, Durham set down the last 6 Greenville batters after walking Coates and allowing a hit to Tyndall, as that one's popped up foul out of play.
Yeah, I like Brooks.
And we got a battle here between the Lawrenceburg's Brooks Durham and the 10-hole batter for Greenville, Sawyer Welsh.
I like that Brooks is, home plate umpires clearing off the plate.
For the 5th time here in the 3rd inning.
Just let him go at it. Brooks is in a rhythm right now.
I would say he did it before the game. He did it between, and he's done it between each inning so far. And now in the 3rd inning.
I mean, hey, he's doing a job. Good for him. But we got us a good battle right now. Let him go.
3-2 Durham. Swung on and missed. 7 straight retired by Durham, and he is in a roll as he sits down Greenville 1-2-3 again. Coming back, we'll have the bottom of the 3rd and see if Lawrenceburg's offense can get something.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove, or washer, or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back, bottom of the 3rd inning. After both teams score 1 run in the 1st inning, everybody's been set down. The last 9 batters each team has faced have been set down as Ryder Blackwood, the 9-hole for Lawrenceburg, pops up the first pitch to center fielder Luke Tyndall, and quickly 1 down here in the 3rd inning for Lawrenceburg. But that's going to bring up the leadoff batter, Kaysen Blackwood, who has been nothing short of perfect for Lawrenceburg the past 2 days and looking to keep that hot streak going. As his last 6 at-bats, he's reached base, scored 5 runs, 2 triples, a double, and a single, and 2 walks. And, man, I just want to see him go yard at this point.
Absolutely. I mean, like, it's big for Lawrence County right here. Excuse me, Lawrenceburg, because Summertown's in there. But, you know, he's really been the only thing for this offense because the defense for both teams has done so well.
And they're going to hit him. So he's reached base his last 7 times as the first pitch from Kessler gets away and the breaking ball gets Blackwood on the shoulders. He trots down to first.
I mean, that's probably a good thing for Greenville because if he would have got contact with that, it probably would have been over the fence into Pulaski.
I'll slap down a $10 bill right now to say that Blackwood's still second.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 4 yesterday, and he's already got 1 technically today on the wild pitch that he's still home.
I probably wouldn't. I would probably take that bet.
Yeah, I mean, a huge lead already, and there he goes, first pitch inside there. I believe that would be called a strike. No, they're going to say that was outside, but – and Blackwood there in a hurry, stolen base, already in scoring position now with 1 out.
And I'll put $10.
He might go third. He might go. Oh yeah, that's a good point. He might even try to steal third.
Yeah.
And then because they did a safety squeeze yesterday when they got him to third.
Same situation like in the first inning.
Mm-hmm. Seems if you want to run, they're going to actually count that a ball or a strike. Pardon. We didn't get a call from the umpire after the pitch.
Yeah, we were just waiting on Kaysen to see if he was going to go for second. He's also got a big lead off on second as well.
And, Emerson showed bunt, pulled back, ball 1. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, he can lay a bunt down, and he's effective enough at laying down bunts that he could get Blackwood to third and him to first without an out. I mean, he can get down the line in a hurry. So count 1-1. Kessler in a little bit of trouble here in the third inning as Lawrenceburg is trying to attack early as Emerson calls time.
He's getting a call from third base coach Chad Moore.
On deck, A.J. Daniel. Huge hole between first and second base as Emerson will take that pitch high and inside for ball 2, I believe. No, it's ball 3, 3-1. Comes the next pitch to Emerson. Swung on, fouled back in the net. Count even at 2.
Kaysen's just trying to bait him.
That's exactly what he's doing. Well, see, we've seen a play yesterday where I believe it was Blackwood trying to steal third, and the Sarasota catcher overthrew the third baseman, and Kaysen was able to steal home off that. And they're going back to second, threw it in the center field. Blackwood's taking off for third, and that kid is getting there in a hurry. The throw from Tyndall is not in time. It was a good throw there to Landon Scott, just a little bit late. And Blackwood, man, that kid is a blur. Second stolen base already. And I get with 2 strikes, I don't like the idea of a bunt, but I mean, if you're confident enough in Emerson's ability, I mean, a safety squeeze right here would not be the worst idea in the world.
No, not.
As he's going to be swinging, pop that one up, and that's going to be in the stands. Actually, it's going to get over our heads. Just waiting for that loud bang that we get from the metal bleachers.
You know, it was one of those yesterday. I wasn't ready for it, and it just shook me.
Yeah, I mean, we had the one that was right there in front of us. Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
AJ, don't hit the camera.
Yeah, I'd say AJ's trying to save the camera. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's high and inside. Full count here to Emerson. I'm telling you, this kid likes to see a lot of pitches, and he's
very disciplined.
He's disciplined and he's small, so that strike zone is not very big in the first place.
Yeah. You know, it's different. You know, Kaysen's a whole lot taller than Jack is, so it's hard to adjust to that.
And that one inside, ball 4. Actually, they're gonna
call strike.
They're gonna call that a strike.
Emerson's not agreeing with it, but hey.
So that's gonna be the 3rd strikeout for Kessler. As he sits down, Jack Emerson. I believe that was about the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So that's going to bring up A.J. Daniel. A.J. had a Balut single in his first at-bat, and if Lawrenceburg wants another run, they're going to have to get that from him again. First pitch. That's going to be low and outside, ball 1. And you can tell Kaysen Blackwood, I mean, that kid wants to score another run for his team and give them the lead. I mean, he's waiting for a ball to get by Coates. He's waiting for Daniel to smack one up the middle, just anything. 1-0. That's going to be high and outside for ball 2. Yeah, that you can tell right here, Greenville not wanting to leave anything over the plate or inside to Daniel. And Daniel's going to pop that one up to the infield. Shortstop Philip Dash under it. And actually, he will make the catch, but Dash and left fielder Noah Cox collided right there. But good, lucky play there for the Greenville defense as they get out of the inning. Strand and Case and Blackwood at third. So after 3 innings here in Lawrenceburg, you have Greenville 1, Lawrenceburg 1. We'll be back for the 4th inning right after the break.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here, top of the 4th inning, Denver Trap Field 14U, Babe Ruth Southeast Regional, sponsored by Quick Mart. And first pitch by Tyndall is smashed down the line, fair ball. He's going for extra bases, and we might have a triple here.
It almost went to the wall. They're going to hold him up.
They're going to hold him up at second, but a leadoff double for Luke Tyndall. And after sitting down the last 7, Brooks Durham gives a leadoff double, and now Greenville has a man in scoring position with nobody out in the top of the order.
So break by Brooks, but he's just, I know Brooks very well. He knows to keep his head up. He knows not to get all riled up about that one.
And this is one of those games, Hayden, where, you say giving up 3 or 4 hits and 2 runs isn't bad, but, 2 runs might be enough to win this game.
Exactly.
I did not expect this game to be a pitching battle whatsoever, but it seems to be what we've gotten.
I mean, it's going to be a low-scoring game because of defense. So.
And that pitch outside, ball 1 to the Greenville shortstop, number 2, Philip Dash. And Tyndall, we remember how pesky he was on second in the first inning. He scored a run, ended up, and he's a good runner. And you can tell Jake Moore behind the plate knows that. I mean, he's ready to pop up and throw down any time. And look at him. I mean, he's dancing over there. 1-0. High and inside on Dash for ball 2.
I mean, he wants to take off, but
yeah, I mean, he's waiting for a pitch that Moore, doesn't cleanly scoop. I mean, this kid's got some good reaction time.
He does.
2-0, pick off.
Good job by
Oh, every time they do that, though, I think it's going into center field, and they're going quickly back again, safe. I mean, Brooks really wants to get – I've never seen somebody pick back off that quick before.
Try to catch him off guard.
I mean, that's smart. I mean, you almost forget there's another at-bat going on as a 2-0 to Dash inside ball 3.
I would assume Dash is going to take this next pitch. I mean, he's got to.
Yeah, and it's if you're Brooks, you want to throw a strike right down the middle.
Yeah.
And they're going to – that one gets outside the zone, ball 4. And another walk from Durham is going to put men on first and second with nobody out as we let the infield umpires readjust. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 16, Aiden Coates. Walked his first time up and was, I believe, thrown out when he was trying to steal second on that little double steal play that Greenville tried.
Yeah, he had a tough day yesterday on the mound as well.
Yeah, I mean, he started off the first inning well, but I mean, before we left in the 3rd inning or 4th inning, I believe it was, he had 6 walks. Yeah. I mean, not the best day on the mound, but I mean, he's had a really solid day. That first night at the plate and behind the dish. I mean, he's a good catcher. That pitch, just high, ball 1. I keep waiting for the umpire to because. He doesn't call strikeouts, and he doesn't he's not the most emphatic behind the plate as they're going to steal back towards second. and throws slightly behind Blackwood as Tyndall returns safely.
They want Tyndall. They want him out so
Yeah,
bad right now.
I mean, Greenville has their two best runners on base right now in Tyndall and Dash. Is that ball by Coates will be popped up back out of play?
Please return foul balls to the dugouts.
You called
There we go.
I'd say we've had that announced for every ball hit out of play since, I believe, Thursday afternoon.
Yep. Best in Tennessee.
Or Wednesday afternoon. We've been out here for a couple days now. These days all kind of just run together now.
Yeah, we try to get done at, probably 5 p.m., but we've been here for the past 2 days.
Okay, so
past 10.
That ball's fouled off for strike 2. Okay, hey, you got here what time Wednesday morning?
Let's say
8 o'clock?
Wednesday morning. I got here about 8 o'clock. That's when
Okay,
the
so that's when
floodgates
I
open.
about to say that was when the game was supposed to start at 10:30 and didn't start till 6. I got here at 2 because AJ is keeping me updated. I drive all the way to Lawrenceburg, 30 minutes from me. Get here, I turn on to Springer Road, game pushed to 4. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Oh no, I got pushed to 6.
And then when we got here, it got pushed to 6. It's the 1-2 here to Coates. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout there for Durham as he gets the first out here of the inning. That opens up a double play opportunity in the inning. So, we didn't leave till, about 10 o'clock on Wednesday?
I don't even remember.
Because you stuck around. Me and Dusty and AJ did that last game, but you stuck around up here with us. I mean, we have enough fun during commercial breaks. Why would you leave?
Yeah, exactly.
And then yesterday, I got here at about 5 minutes before the first pitch, but you and AJ had been here since, probably 9 o'clock?
Probably something like that.
And then, did you leave during the rain delay?
I did, yeah.
Because I went home at 3 o'clock and came back up for Exports Live at 6.
I left and got ready for Exports.
As that pitch outside ball 2. But I'd say we left for a little bit to go back and do Exports. We did Exports Live. It was about an hour and a half show. And then you came back and we're here till about 10:30. So, I mean, you've put in some hours over the past couple of days. I'm tired. I can only imagine, you over here to my right is the 2-0 is going to be outside for ball 3. As Landon Scott, the cleanup batter for Greenville, is looking to take first base and load these bases up.
Yeah, I'm a little worn out, but hey, I just love the game of baseball. And, watching it's just real soothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, it's not a sport that you have to, it's not necessarily a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, no, and then you got good talent too to watch.
3-0 in there for strike 1. Yeah, and today's looking, we finally caught back up after rain delays.
Yeah, we're finally on schedule.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean, I
after
thought we were
last
going to be
night.
playing 4 games today. So that 3-1 is fouled back into the net, making the count full. I mean, we're on schedule. It doesn't look like it's going to rain today, or at least when we're playing.
Till later tonight.
Yeah,
it's going to be past the games.
So, we had this 10 a.m. game. We got a game scheduled for 12:30 that might even get started on time. I mean, we've had a quick game.
I mean, only the first inning kind of took a little bit just because of the runs, but the next 2 and 3 or innings 2 and 3. I mean, what?
Yeah,
4 pitches, 7 pitches.
Yeah, I mean,
can't beat that.
Do we not have another ball?
I guess we're out of baseballs.
I mean, Greenville's hit about 15 foul balls this inning.
Not counting any over there. Not seeing any action in the bullpen either. I mean, the way these pitches are playing right now.
I'd say Brooks is just like, dude, give me a ball. I mean,
are we seriously out of baseballs?
Here comes Lawrenceburg coach.
There we go.
Okay, and Brooks has the ball in his hand, too.
There we go. I was like, surely.
3-2.
He's going to take
Swung on, hit into right field. Going to get down for a base hit. It's going to skip off Logan Mays. Tyndall will score, bringing this game, giving Greenville the lead once again as they now lead 2-1. As Landon Scott gets the RBI single on the hit and run right there. Dash only gets the second. And we got a ball game again. Yep. I mean, this has been entertaining to watch.
It's going to be a low-scoring game, too, it looks like.
My favorite game I ever did was in 2022, early spring. It was the state tournament, and it was Loretto and Watertown who ended up winning the state championship that year. As that ball's hit up the middle towards Emerson, 6-4. Ryder Blackwood over to Stanley. It gets away from him, and another run is going to score as they're going for second, and he is safe there as he slid around the tag. So Thomas Satterfield hits a ground ball right at Jack Emerson, flips over to Blackwood to get one as Dash gets around the bases and scores another run. Satterfield going for second, gets there in time as the throw from John Colby Stanley has been late. And just like that, Greenville takes a 3-1 lead. So that's going to bring up number 4, Connor Kessler, the pitcher. Runner still in scoring position. And that ball, first pitch, fouled back into the net.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he liked that pitch. He swung. I mean, as soon as he swung on, he had delay. Like, oh man, I should have swung on that one.
That's what a breaking ball is supposed to do to you. I mean, just locks you up.
And this Greenville team's had a good piece of hitting too. This whole tournament.
They've been consistent, and they don't make a lot of base running errors. As that pitch from Durham in there for a strike. That was the most nonchalant strike call I've ever seen. I mean, he kind of just put his fist up there.
Quickly 0-2.
So Durham, one pitch to getting out of this inning to the opposing pitcher, Kessler. That pitch right on the outside corner, and strike 3 will do it for the inning, stranding a runner on second. So Greenville tags 2 on here in the top of the 4th inning to grab the lead over Lawrenceburg 3-1. Lawrenceburg will come up to bat here on the Exports Network here after the break.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here, bottom of the 4th inning. Babe Ruth, 14-year-old Southeast Regional Tournament here in Lawrenceburg. Bottom of the 4th inning as Greenville tags on 2 in the top half and puts Lawrenceburg in a little bit of trouble of a game that's only featured 6 hits so far through 4.5 innings. And hey, I don't know if we've seen a game this low scoring offensively. I mean, even yesterday didn't have the game yesterday afternoon didn't have as Moore slaps that one foul down the third baseline. I'm not sure if we've had a game this low scoring offensive wise.
No, absolutely not. All these games so far that we play, every team's usually scored like over 4 runs at least.
Yeah, and well, either one side will have a good pitcher, the other side won't, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a pitching duel.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I don't think, and after Lawrenceburg, scored 11 runs yesterday, you figure their offense would come out a little more hot, as Moore's going to sky that one a mile high to the middle of the infield, and what a play. I mean, Landon Scott has been everywhere for them. I mean, he came to the right side of the infield all the way from the hot corner to make that play, and that's going to be one down as the catcher, Jake Moore, flies out to the infield. That's going to bring up John Colby Stanley, the first baseman. lefty on righty matchup, something we haven't seen a lot of today. And this whole infield is back, as they know Stanley's a big guy with a big bat, as he's going to be swinging on the first pitch down to the first baseman, Skinner, who will bring that in for the second out. And so far, 2 up, 2 down, as Kessler is looking like the guy we saw Wednesday night, Hayden.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to say Kessler.
He's
starting to get his groove down. He's on a roll.
Yeah, first inning, we weren't sure if we were going to get another pitching matchup, a good pitching start out of him. And so far, he has gone to work.
Yep.
So far, this if he comes in and gets one more out, this will be the longest appearance he's had so far. Brooks Durham, ground ball. Landon Scott fired over to first. 1-2-3 inning again for Kessler, as he is just sitting down these Lawrenceburg batters, no struggle. So after 4 here in Lawrenceburg, we got Greenville 3, Lawrenceburg 1. We'll be back after the break here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco products. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Haviland, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back, Denver Trap Field. Top of the 5th inning here in this barn burner between Greenville and Lawrenceburg in the 14-year-old Babe Ruth Southeast Regional. As Hayden, we had finally got some runs out in the last inning as Greenville puts up 2 more as they now lead this one 3-1. And this tournament is brought to you by Quick Mart. Count 1-1 here to Noah Cox, the left fielder, as Brooks Durham is going back to work after having a little bit of a shaky 4th inning. 1-1, breaking ball dropped in there for a strike. There we go. I like the way the umpire did that strike. I actually knew it was a strike call.
We're just waiting. I'm having to look at the scoreboard out there and know if it was a strike or a ball.
1-2. And that's going to be ball 2. See,
it looked good.
I mean, we only know if it's a strikeout by Jake Moore's reaction to the pitch.
It looked like it was a strikeout, and then he kind of slowed down. I was thinking, okay, it had to have been a ball. So 2-2 here.
So he popped up quick to fire it around the horn as Cox will call time.
Trying to get Brooks out of a groove, looks like.
And Durham's going to quick pitch him. That one's going to be fouled out of play, out of the reach of Stanley. Hey, you know, I'm okay. I'm not a big fan of quick pitching, but if a kid's going to call time when you're in a groove, go for it.
Hey, I mean, if he's going to break your groove, you got to make sure you're ready.
I would say if he's going to kill your rhythm, you kill his. 2-2 here from Durham. No, he's sitting there waiting.
See, yep, here he goes.
Hey, Brooks is not coming out. He's not coming out of the setup.
I was like, Cox, better be ready.
Yeah, I mean, come on, buddy, let's
There it
go.
goes.
2-2. Outside corner, got him, strikeout. And Brooks Durham wins the battle of the timeouts and the waiting and stare-offs. I mean, is he going to be a freshman this year?
I believe I'm not sure. I believe
eighth grader.
He might be a freshman. He might be 8th grade. I'm not exactly sure.
This kid's a competitor.
Yeah,
I mean, I've never seen him pitch before, but he looks like a competitor on the mound as the first pitch to Hudson Miller, the DH, in there for a strike. Second pitch.
Wow.
Ooh, that's in there for a strike. What a pitch. I mean, that was a curveball
that was a beauty.
that Miller thought was about to hit him and then had to get out of the way.
Step back.
Yeah. 0-2. That might. What do we they got him. I mean, Moore went around and started going around the horn with it. Nobody else knew what was going on. So back-to-back strikeouts for Brooks Durham as this is a man on a mission, Hayden.
Boy,
that is a bad man on the mound.
Two beauties.
Drop a couple curveballs on him. Even working that fastball. We haven't seen many breaking balls, but when you get later in the game, going around the order a couple times, you got to mix it up. So first pitch here to Skinner, first baseman, just high. Ball one.
It looked like the same exact pitch.
I think it may have been. 1-0. That's going to be skied to shallow right field. It's going to be just foul. Almost put that one in a little bit of a tough spot. So count even at 1.
Skinner, the first
for
baseman.
Ashton Skinner.
Ashton Skinner.
The thing I love about Babe Ruth, you got a kid coming to bat in a green jersey, white pants, the red helmet.
I'll tell you what, though. Good job by these Greenville parents to keep these uniforms.
1-1. Scott. Almost a beautiful grab by Emerson as Cason Blackwood has to charge in on it after it drops for a base hit. But, yeah, I mean, we've seen Greenville play pretty much in straight mud games at this point.
Absolutely.
And the fact that I noticed this yesterday before the rain came in, but we see the next batter. I believe that's Tyndall. His jersey.
Yeah, he's been busy.
His jersey's a little bit brown, but everybody else, their pants are shiny white.
I mean, I believe
props to the Greenville Moms. I'll give it to them.
Tallahassee, I believe, is the only team with multiple uniforms that they brought.
First pitch to Sawyer Welsh will be high for ball.
Lawrenceburg's got their purple and gold. Greenville's got their green and white. Sarasota's got their red and white. Yep. Tallahassee's kind of got
it's like a navy,
red, white, blue kind of thing.
And then Marshall County
is orange and navy.
Yeah. So Brooks looking for a new ball after a pick off to first. I'll tell you what, there for a second, Hayden. I mean, Brooks Durham was going to work.
Yeah, I believe he's trying to get Cox over there at first too. But I mean, at this point, you're at 2 outs. Don't even worry about him.
Yeah, I mean, any ground ball, anything like that,
you're on a roll.
You're doing good. Just keep pitching. You got a good defense behind you. You only need 1 out. 2-0. That's gonna be skied. Straight up in the air, John Colby Stanley coming underneath it as Brooks Durham makes the play himself. A catcher in him comes out there for a second as 1-2. He sits him down in four batters. But a good inning there from Brooks Durham as Lawrenceburg will come back and look to tie this game up or take the lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Southern Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Iad at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics. From the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit southerntennesseemedicalgroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 5th inning, Lawrenceburg 7-8-9. And, hey, we're getting to crunch time. I mean, you got 3 innings to come back from a 2-run deficit in a 3-1 ball game. And Connor Kessler, Cody Kessler was a quarterback at USC.
Yeah,
I got too much.
Yeah.
Last night
There's a bunch of Kesslers out there.
Yeah.
Walker Kessler, the center for Utah Jazz.
You got me on the college football last night. Now I'm stuck as Max Stewart will foul that first pitch back. I've done it a couple of times. It's confusing some of these Babe Ruth players with like other athletes.
There's a bunch of names out there in sports. You got to learn.
It's a 0-1 here to Dillard. He'll take that one upstairs for ball 1.
Ever since Aiden Perez got injured in the first game against Tallahassee, Kobe Dillard's come in to fill in for him at third. I mean, he's just been lights out. He had that great diving catch earlier yesterday.
1-1 inside.
They're going to call a strike.
Get a strike on that one. And here comes Kessler. Swung on. Ugly swing there from Dillard as Kessler goes upstairs and takes down the Lawrenceburg third baseman with another strikeout.
That's a tough break by Kobe Dillard. He really wanted that one. Well, looks like we're going to have a sub coming. It's going to be Jack Story.
Coming in for Logan Mays.
His first at bat this whole tournament, I believe. He was a relief runner for most of the season so far in day 1 and day 2 games.
Yeah, the only guys that have come off the bench, Aiden Perez was the initial third baseman for this Lawrenceburg team, as that ball is going to be skipped in. If we were playing kickball, that would have been a good pitch. Sure. But Max Stewart had to come in and replace Aiden Perez. Other than that, we haven't had a pinch hitter other than Pettis came in yesterday and got one at-bat and got walked on 4 pitches. So Story getting his first AB here. I'll tell you what, I've never seen a team with this many Jacks and Jakes. I mean, we got like 3 each.
I'm telling you, we got Jack Emerson, Jake Moore, Jack Story.
Story skies that one right field. And making the grab is Satterfield. So 2 down. And it's going to go to the bottom of the order. Ryder Blackwood has only seen 1 pitch today in the 9-hole.
Yeah, I mean, like the stats are – the defense is there for both teams because, I mean, if you look at the stats, Greenville 3 runs, Lawrenceburg 1 run, 4 hits for Greenville, 2 for Lawrenceburg, and 1 error each for both teams. So, I mean, both teams are doing pretty well on the defensive side.
Blackwood shows bunt, pulls back as that pitch was over his head inside.
Ryder's had a quiet game so far. He was on the mound for the first game against Lawrenceburg. Kind of was slow at the beginning, but kind of turned it on at the end there.
1-0. Blackwood take that pitch inside for a strike. Again, the most nonchalant strike call I've ever seen. And that pitch, I believe they're going to say that one was just outside.
See, Blackwood's not reacting.
A guy at 2-1.
Strikeout, yeah. Okay, now it's 2-1. That was 1-2.
And that one in the dirt ball 3.
Now it's 2-2. 2's across the board.
Oh, they called that a strike? No, 3-1. 3-1.
I say they're throwing me off here. I'm trying to figure out running production and trying to figure out what they're calling.
3-1. That'll be in there for strike 2. So now we got a full count.
Now we got a full count. Now we're back in order.
Count is full, 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As Blackwood will pop that one over behind us. And please return the foul ball to the dugouts.
Yep.
Because we've already had to stop the game once to get balls. 3-2, 2 outs. Kessler.
Bam.
Looking to sit down this Lawrenceburg batting lineup in order. And, yeah, that one's sitting in the bleachers watching a Lawrence County baseball game there at Tom Cruise Field behind us.
You know, and talking about Tom Cruise Field, like this is a bigger field than most of these kids will probably play. I mean, this is probably one of the biggest fields in all Tennessee, in my opinion.
3-2 pops that one up to the infield. First baseman Skinner comes under it and makes the grab. So sits them down in order. Kessler is on a roll here for Greenville as they still lead this one 3-1 after 5. We'll come back for the 6th inning here after the break on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com. At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. 6th inning of action here in Lawrenceburg in the Babe Ruth 14-year-old Southeast Regional. And we got two of the better teams up here, Hayden, Greenville and Lawrenceburg, and this has been a dandy of a game as the first pitch from Tyndall will be a comebacker right to Durham, and that is a huge out. It may just be the first out in the 6th inning, but that is Luke Tyndall, who has scored 2 of the 3 runs today.
Yep, that's good to get him out of the way on that kind of pitch.
I mean, that kid has been a pain on the base pass.
For every team
that
Greenville's played so far. He was a pain for Tallahassee.
Well, see, I was confused why they moved Tyndall to the leadoff spot instead of Dash because Dash had been such a pain on the base pass. But after today, I completely understand it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And here comes Dash. First pitch from Durham will be outside ball 1.
You know, at this point, Michael, you just got to think, I'm not exactly sure how many, that's going to be lined
base
to
hit. Emerson. That kid is glue over there. I mean, it's 2 outs is
quickly.
Yeah, his Dash smoked one at the shortstop. But, Jack Emerson, if you hit a ball to him, go ahead and eat that up.
He's going to be in front of it.
Yeah, if he's in front of it.
I don't even know if I've seen him bobble one before.
He bobbled one yesterday. He actually had an error yesterday.
That might be I'm surprised.
In the Sarasota game that Olivia Lockhart got on base on that one that ate him up. But, I mean, she hit that stinger right up the middle. So that's going to bring up Aiden Coates, pardon. I said that, and I was like, that didn't sound right. So that pitch in there for a strike.
They both start with an A.
Yeah. Swung on and missed. I tell you what, Brooks Durham may be a catcher in my eyes, but that kid's got a curveball.
Yeah, he does.
Oh-2. Just late.
Yep.
His coach stinging one down first baseline.
But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, like I said, I'm not exactly sure how many pitches Brooks Durham is at right now. I'd have to look after we go to break, but I mean, I'm assuming he's over 70 at this point. But at this point, you might as well just ride him out to the rest of the game the way he's throwing.
That pitch just outside, ball one.
I mean, he's still throwing strikes, and that curveball's nasty. So
yeah, I would say he started working on that secondary pitches. This is the third time through the lineup that he's faced.
And I haven't seen anybody in the bullpen as well.
Nope. As Coates calls time, and I love it when a kid calls time and Durham is just sitting there staring you down because he's winning that intimidation factor. These kids are 14 years old, and it's Brooks fires the curveball in there just foul. And please return our foul balls to the dugouts, Hayden.
We need as many as we can get.
Yeah, I mean.
Looks like we got some action in Greenville's bullpen. I can't really tell who that is out there.
Believe that might be actually, I don't know. We gotta.
I doubt he'll come right in.
Well, it looks like Noah Cox, the left fielder, is catching him. So and that's because Coates is batting. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here with 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 6th inning. That's a hot shot in the 5-6 hole as it gets by the reach of Max Dillard, and a base hit for Aiden Coates. As Greenville has a little bit of a 2-out rally coming here in the top of the 6th inning. So that's going to bring up Landon Scott, who may be the best defensive player in this tournament from what we've seen. Coach taking off for second, and he will be there easily. Got a great jump on first and a little bit of a late throw from Moore. Tell you what, he got thrown out that one time, but that catcher can move pretty well.
Yeah, he can for sure. For his size as well. I mean, he's probably one of the bigger kids in this tournament.
And honestly, most kids this age, if you're a catcher, you're not expected to move well. But,
No,
I mean,
not at all.
Brooks is quite athletic. Not sure who the catcher this year for Summertown will be, but I know Lawrenceburg, Cutler Cope is one of their catchers. He's pretty athletic. Clint Seymour at Loretto, he can move around when he catches. Loretto's kind of got like a 2-headed monster at catcher this next year as that brings the count to 1-1. They got a fake pick back towards second, and Durham comes right back to work. He's like, let's go.
They're just trying to keep him at bay over there.
1-1.
That's going to be outside.
That's a good frame job right there by Moore, but just outside 2 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, but at this point of the game, there's 2 outs at the, top of the 6th. So, yeah, keep him at bay on second, but you don't have to throw anything over there. Because you don't want to risk an error and then them get to third and have a chance of getting scoring position even better.
That pitch outside ball 3.
Here's count.
Brooks Durham looking to complete his 6th inning of work. Is that pitch in the dirt? Ball 4. And Scott will walk down to first. That'll bring up number 11, Thomas Satterfield, who reached second his last time up, had that base hit, scored a run, and looks like
Chad Moore's going to come out to the plate.
I'm not sure if he's going to make a pitching
Yeah,
change.
I'm not
Nobody was
sure.
warming up, but I would imagine he just brings in somebody that's already on the field.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Stanley pitch yet. Actually, we have. He pitched that 1 inning against Tallahassee. We've seen Ryder Blackwood start. We haven't seen Jack Emerson pitch yet. I don't know if he does pitch, and we have not seen Max Dillard pitch, and I haven't seen him pitch in Babe Ruth ball. So
I don't think they're going to take Brooks out. I mean, it's just
an infield meeting.
Infield discussion. Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, 2 on here, 2 outs. We can't allow them to get another run because at this point, I don't know if Lawrenceburg can score more than 3 runs to come back.
I mean, do they have the capability? Absolutely.
100%.
But, just how this Greenville team's been playing today, it's just kind of – you just don't want to take a chance.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think most of these kids were on a Kaufman team together that finished, 3rd in the state?
Yep, 3rd in the state.
And that's impressive.
Yep, ended up going 30-2, with the postseason. So
I mean, that is insane.
That's absolutely best school record at Il Kaufman history.
Yeah, and you got to think. I mean, Summertown. I don't know how their middle school team was, but most of the kids here are.
Everybody in Lawrence County is pretty stinking good.
Yeah, I mean, around the state, everybody knows Summertown and Loretto and Lawrence County. I mean, you got to think
players.
Loretto's got 2 players in Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
You got Blade Tidwell, Ryan Weathers. Other day,
Luke Stoffel for Lawrence County signed as free agent to the Detroit Tigers. So congrats, Luke.
I mean, it's impressive.
Yep, absolutely.
And Summertown's got Grayson Burleson up there right now, committed to Vanderbilt. So as they pick back to second, close play, getting back in just in time is Aiden Coates. Yeah, and I imagine Grayson could be that kid there for Summertown. I mean, going to Vanderbilt, and you committed as a sophomore in high school, that's incredible. I mean, most kids that do that don't end up going to college, but we'll see. 1-0.
Because, I mean, Ryan Weathers, he was supposed to go to Vanderbilt, but he declared for the draft, and he ended up being the 6th pick to the Padres. So he just went straight to the league.
And if you're getting that much money straight out of high school, there's no need to go to college. But me and my buddies always talk about it. Imagine that Vanderbilt weekend rotation of Ryan Weathers, Jack Leiter, and Kumar Rocker. I mean, good luck getting a single game out of that.
So Brooks Durham quickly falls behind the count 3-0. It's not what you want to see.
No, especially with runners on first and second. Here comes the 3-0.
And that's going to be a 4-pitch one.
Yeah, outside ball, 4-walk, Satterfield.
Bases loaded.
And now he's in a little bit of a jam. And here comes. Yeah, I guess we're going to get a pitching change here.
I believe
if you come out second time in the same inning, you're going to get a pitching change. And look who's coming in. That is Aiden. It looks like Aiden Perez coming in, or maybe he's going to fill in a role for somebody else. And Perez went down with a little bit of an elbow injury the other day. So while Lawrenceburg warms up their new pitcher, we'll cut to a break real quick. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bombcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
And new man on the mound for Lawrenceburg here is Kason Blackwood. Aiden Perez comes in to play second as Ryder Blackwood moves out to the center field. And Aiden Perez comes in to third to fill in for Max Dillard. Or Brooks Durham moves into third to fill in for Max Dillard. As the first pitch from Kessler skied to right field. And what a catch made there. I believe that was actually Blackwood right there that made that catch in right field. So comes in, gets one out, does exactly what he does yesterday. So after the top half of the sixth inning, Greenville still leads Lawrenceburg 3-1. You're watching Babe Ruth baseball here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning here, Denver Trap Field. Cason Blackwood swinging on the first pitch. That's going to go foul, out of play. Incoming is that
they hit the tent.
Yeah,
hit the Farm Bureau tent right beside us on our left.
Yeah, man, I thought that was coming back at us again.
Yep.
So the 14-year-old Babe Ruth Southeast Regional here, brought to you by Quick Mart. Cason Blackwood comes in, gets Lawrenceburg out of a little bit of a jam and looks to help them out as he reached base twice today, 5 times yesterday, and reached base in his last appearance on Wednesday night. So he's got a 8 straight at bats on base, looking for 9 here as he's evened up the count 1-1. Kessler still on the bump for Greenville, and they're looking for him to carry them the whole way as Blackwood sends that one straight up center field. Center fielder coming on, makes the catch, and that will be 1 up, 1 down as Connor Kessler has just absolutely taken a hold of this Lawrenceburg lineup and is just completely, just started sitting them down in order. I mean, it's been tough for Lawrenceburg.
Yep, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change right as you say that. Jack Flanagan.
Yeah, Flanagan coming in. Looks like Kessler is done for the day. Standing ovation for him from the definitely us. I mean, he's impressed me today. I mean, he has played 2 games at this tournament, went 4 innings hitless against Mount Pleasant, shutout. Comes in today against a hot offense in Lawrenceburg, 2 hits and 1 run. I mean, gets all the props from me.
So we'll go to commercial break real quick while he's warming up. We'll be back around. This is the X Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. New man on the mound. Did we see who gets his number? That is Flanagan, Jack Flanagan, coming in, and he is going to face Jack Emerson first. Connor Kessler came in and pitched an absolute gem, as that next pitch will be in the dirt ball 1. That pitch is going to be fly ball. And this Greenville team has gotten Lawrenceburg to pop up a ton of pitches. We've seen everybody pop at least one up. Comes the next pitch. That's going to be skied into center field.
That's going to get down.
And
oh, no, he got up under
I would say Tyndall got there in time, and that's 2 up, 2 down. As it looks like this might be the last time that Lawrenceburg top of the order gets the bat.
Fooled me.
So that's going to bring up A.J. Daniel with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, or bottom of the 6th inning.
A.J. had that blooper early in the first. And it's tough, too, for Lawrenceburg. They just really couldn't get in the groove. They couldn't really get anything going that first game. And then yesterday they ended up beating Sarasota 11-4. The bats were hot. The pitching was good. And the defense was playing real well. And they just couldn't seem to get it going today.
Well, in Lawrenceburg's defense, it's not like they've gotten a bunch of guys, stranded a bunch of guys on base.
Yeah, no, they didn't do that.
They just
today.
haven't really gotten anybody on base today. Maybe 3 or 4 guys.
I wouldn't even know if that's the case. They've only got, 2
hits.
So.
And I know they've been walked. I know Casey Blackwood's been hit once. It's a little swinging bunt to the shortstop. Daniel getting down the line, and he's safe. Beats the throw.
Good base running. 1
crow hop too many for Phillip Dash as the slow dribbler allows A.J. Daniel to get on. 2-out rally here from Lawrenceburg. That's going to bring up Jake Moore, the catcher.
Let's see if Jake can make something out of that.
John Colby Stanley on deck. Brooks Durham in the hole. Teammate gets a hit. The only thing you want to do is come back and get another hit.
Absolutely.
And Lawrenceburg's got to strand them together, and and they need it right here, down 2 runs. First pitch, Moore in the dirt, ball 1. I love how sometimes it's umpire just shakes his head.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're the umpire. You need to know. 1 ball, no strikes. Pick back to first. Daniel get back safely. Looks like Flanagan's actually on first, and they have Skinner pitching.
Yeah.
I missed that because I was about to say
they must have switched it up on us.
Flanagan had been their first baseman most of the time. Skinner drops that one. Actually, that one just stays just high. Ball 2. Greenville 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Daniel taking off for second. The throw a little bit late into center field, and Daniel's going to swipe second.
Good base run by.
Yeah, he got there in a hurry. He hurried down the line to get on first, stole second. Now he's got the runner in scoring position. A.J. Daniel.
Is that Luke Thindle on the mound? It said number 9.
Is that Tyndall? That might be Tyndall on the mound. Man, we're all out of whack.
Yeah.
It didn't look like they'd done that much. As that pitch will be.
I guess the shadow, it looked like number 5, and I was with you. And then he turned around, and I was like, "That's his number 9."
That's Luke Tyndall on the mound.
Yeah.
I would have believed that's. Well, it looks like Cox is in center field now. So,
do apologize for that.
Yeah, Greenville. We missed a bunch of lineup shifts. I guess it didn't look like they had done much, but
they did a lot.
So John Colby Stanley on representing the leading run. First pitch high. And, if I'm the coach of this Lawrenceburg team, tell those guys to watch some pitches. I mean, they haven't been throwing a whole lot of strikes. Most of your swings have.
Of course, they changed pitchers too now.
Yeah, most of their swings have been on high fastballs and led to a bunch of pop-ups. So Stanley's going to pop that one up right as I say that. And that will be foul out of play, 1-1. And Hayden, we talked about how hot it was in here yesterday. We have like 3 ACs running, and it's chilly up here.
Oh, yeah.
It feels great, though.
It feels great today.
It's not as hot outside, only a heat index of 90 compared to the 101 it got to yesterday. 1-1. Stanley's going to drop that one into shallow left center field. Daniel's going to round third and head home. Here comes the throw. It was a good one, but cut off by the pitcher. And just like that, Lawrenceburg's back into this one as they take a 3, as they add on. And now only trail 3-2.
Yep, we got a ball game.
Yeah, RBI single there from John Colby Stanley. Yep. That's going to bring up
Brooks Durham.
Brooks Durham started this game, and he would love to help his cause out and tie this game back up. Runner in scoring position. Jake Moore at second. John Colby Stanley at first.
It's like Brooks is going to have a time.
Quick.
Go talk with Chad Moore, third base coach. And again, I'd like to remind you, right after this game, it's going to be Sarasota, Florida versus Tallahassee, Florida. Sarasota had that big win against.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner here for Jake Moore. We're going to get Pettis.
Pettis, yep.
Jake Pettis.
But yeah, Sarasota had that big win last night against Marshall County, 13-5, and then Tallahassee beat Greenville yesterday. I believe it was 7-5. 7-5
so
also.
Both Florida teams coming off a win, and we're going to get a Florida versus Florida matchup here in Lawrenceburg.
Yep.
So
it'll be right after this.
First pitch coming to Durham. And Tyndall and Durham had their fair share of matches, with Tyndall on second, Durham trying to pick him off. So this is going to be a fun matchup right here as Durham takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Next pitch. That's going to be low and outside, ball 2.
I'm telling you, it's just like Tyndall.
This has been the best game we've had up here. I didn't get to see the end of that last one last night, but Durham takes a big hack swing and miss.
Good cut.
This has been a good game.
It has, really. I mean, it's low scoring, but still competitive.
And that's the best kind of baseball game.
Yeah.
And I like a low scoring one.
Pitching battle.
I like a game where one swing can really change everything. 2-1. Durham swung and missed again. And looks like Tyndall's starting to feel himself on the mound. 2-2. Runners on first and second for Lawrenceburg. And taken in the dirt by Durham, runs the count full. On deck, Aiden Perez hasn't batted since Wednesday.
Yep.
He had that little bit of an elbow
injury,
and I'm surprised he's back. I don't know how serious that elbow injury was.
At first I thought he threw his elbow out.
And taking that one, ball 4, bases loaded. Aiden Perez, the man who has not played in 2 days. Yep. Coming out with a chance to give Lawrenceburg the lead. I mean, you got a good runner in John Colby Stanley on second, Durham on first, pinch runner Jake Pettis on third.
I mean, this is a big deal for Lawrenceburg right here. It looked like going into this inning, they just had to try to get something going. But if they couldn't, Greenville was probably just going to take this one and run with it. But now, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th, one more inning left for both teams. And Lawrenceburg can easily either tie this up or take the lead.
And with this being the 7-hole batter coming up to bat right now, Perez. I mean, if barring him getting out, you're going to get Case Blackwood back up to bat next inning.
Yeah, like you saying earlier,
this game is far from over. I thought that was going to be their last at bat, but you start getting a couple of walks. First pitch to Perez, he'll take that high for ball 1, and a walk right here with the bases being loaded would tie up the game or a hit by pitch or anything.
You got the
1-0. Swung on right field, and getting under it for the third out. Lawrenceburg adds one right here, now only trails 3-2 after 6. Coming back up for the top half of the 7th inning, we'll see if Greenville can try to bite back and extend their lead. You're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here, top of the 7th inning. Last chance for Greenville to try to tack on a couple more runs. Kason Blackwood still on the mound. New guy behind the dish, though, as the first pitch in for a strike. Brooks Durham comes in as they move more to third. It's a little bit of switcheroo catcher in the third baseman. So that next pitch from Blackwood, I believe that was outside for a ball.
How was that first pitch a strike?
And the second pitch not.
It's like the exact
I would have
same
flipped the
pitch.
calls, in my opinion. 1-1, swung on and missed. Up to bat is number 3, Drew Lysek. I believe I guess he's coming in at second base. Not exactly sure where we are in the order. I believe Cox has already come up to bat. 2-2. Low and away, ball 3.
Full count.
Three-two. Swung on and missed. Strikeout there by Kason Blackwood.
Good start here for Lawrenceburg.
That's going to bring up number 13 at Hudson Miller. So I believe Lysek's in at left field and Cox is in at center field since Tyndall's coming to pitch. That may be what it is.
Yeah, it looks like we're at 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. First pitch to Miller, outside ball 1. Miller struck out his last time up.
Greenville's got an extra hitter. You can have that in this Babe Ruth League.
That pitch in there for a strike 1-1. I mean, I like when you got lineups of like 11 or 12 kids. It makes it more interesting because he fouls that one
Sarasota
off.
almost, they bat everybody at least.
Yeah, I think they have 10 or 11 as well. But, I mean, Lawrenceburg has a deep bench. They got 5 guys on the bench. There's no way you want to bat all them because your leadoff guy wouldn't get as many at-bats. Yeah. It's the 0-2, 1-2, pardon. Foul tip. And they're going to say that was, I guess, Durham got him. That was a little bit of a funny play right there.
We'll take it.
I guess it was a drop third strike, and Durham runs up, tags Miller for the second out.
Because
We've seen a couple of weird plays here, though.
I thought he missed him, and I'm like, all right.
I was like, why didn't you throw it?
Just throw it to first.
But the
I
umpire,
guess he got him.
The home plate umpire signaled out.
Yeah,
so
it was just, that was weird.
So bring up the pitcher, or not the pitcher.
There we
Skinner.
go.
Skinner, where is Skinner moved to center field? He was first baseman. Now Flanagan's in.
I think he's in center now.
And that pitch.
That's gonna be low in the dirt.
Yeah, 1-1. That pitch in there for strike two. Kason Blackwood, really.
He's been just throwing
strikes.
Throwing
strikes and throwing it hard. And is looking to shut down this Greenville offense. And their potential last at bat is that's a drop third strike. It's going to get to the backstop. And Skinner's going to reach without a throw. Yeah, hate that for Durham. I mean, that
break.
drops in like a curveball right there, and it just skips off the dirt, and not much you can do about it. So Sawyer Welsh coming back up to bat, second baseman. Might be the littlest guy on the team, but, those little guys always have a big heart. So this kid's going to come up here and try to extend this two-out rally. I think in the past 2 or 3 innings, we've had both teams get guys on with 2 outs.
I wouldn't be surprised, Michael, if we saw Skinner, take off for a second. Of course, I mean, I don't even worry about it, in my opinion.
No. Just get that second out.
Yeah.
Looks like he might take off here.
He's
Is that
leading
pitch?
off. Yeah, he's got a big lead off.
And that pitch just outside ball, too. As
they're going to keep
Blackwood
him at bay.
steps off. Count 2-0. That one is in there for a strike. And see, that looked closer than the last pitch. I mean, I can't. I don't know. We're a little off-centered in this booth. So is that pitch high? Ball 3.
That one. Skinner's got a. Welsh got to hear his count now.
It looks like Tyndall is on deck. Pick back to first. Stanley applies the tag, not in time. (3-1). That's high, ball 4. Runners on first and second, bringing up Luke Tyndall, who has been a pain to Durham when he was pitching. This is his first time he's faced Blackwood. I believe this is his third time up. Maybe
bat,
fourth.
Yep.
First pitch, just outside.
Yeah, that's one thing Kaysen can't afford is to get in a jam right now.
That pitch swung on and missed. Good fastball right there from Kaysen Blackwood. (1-1) in the dirt, ball 2. And that one skied to right field and brought in for the third out. So we got a 1-run game going into the bottom of the 7th inning as Lawrenceburg is going to have 8, 9, and 1 coming up to bat with a chance to give them the walk-off win. So we'll be back here after the break on the X Sports Network.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
This is the X Sports Network.
Last chance here for the home team. Bottom of the 7th inning. Lawrenceburg trails this one 3-2. Logan Mays, Ryder Blackwood, and Cason Blackwood coming up this inning. As Mays is going to sky that pitch to just outside the infield, and second baseman looks like Sawyer Welsh will make that grab. Quickly one down as Ryder Blackwood comes to the plate. Luke Tyndall. First pitch. That'll be just outside. And Hayden, we've seen both teams have brought their center fielders in the pitch, and they've both pretty much done a good job shutting everybody down.
Absolutely. Cason Blackwood got a little bit in a jam, but other than that, he was able to battle back and get out of it.
Next pitch to Blackwood inside. Count 2-0. Blackwood, one of the few lefties in this lineup. Is that pitch? That'll be in there for a strike.
Yep.
Count 2 balls, 1 strike. The only thing I hate about us having the window closed today, Hayden, is we can't hear the fans. Is that pitch high and inside? Because, you know, I've been a sports fan in this county for a long time, and nobody likes to lose.
No, absolutely not. It's fun. It's fun to listen to these fans.
And see, with this being Lawrenceburg and Summertown people, you know.
Baseball's big in this county.
Yeah, and especially with it being baseball, too. That pitch. Strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Tyndall, payoff pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. Or no, that's just ball 3. I guess we missed one.
I thought that was ball 3. I thought it was a full count.
Yeah, I did too.
Fooled me.
I don't miss pitches. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
3-2 now.
Yeah,
and there we go. That'll get us the walk. A little Ryder Blackwood will bail us out right there on, I guess, us not knowing how to count Hayden.
AJ Good, we're doing our best up here.
Yeah, we're trying, man. Counting to 4 is hard. that UT education getting us right here.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up the leadoff batter, Cason Blackwood. Blackwood reached base 2 of his 3 times today. Struck out, or grounded out, I believe, his last time. Hit by a pitch and a triple today, as that pitch will be in the dirt. It actually got away from Coates. Blackwood could have stole second there, but he didn't really know where the ball was.
Smart. That's smart.
But with this being a 1-run game, you don't want to do anything too stupid. You know, make a base running error.
Yeah.
So Tyndall checks Ryder at first. And that one in on the ears of Cason Blackwood right there, and that's going to make it 2-0. And Ryder will get his lead at first, Blackwood. And And they're going to quick pick over to first. Good little move right there by Tyndall as he fires to Flanagan, but Ryder Blackwood was back in time.
You know, I mean, this is the top of the order here, and this is big for Lawrenceburg. You know, you got Casey Blackwood, and then you got Jack Emerson, who, you know, is pretty good at the plate.
Next pitch, ground ball, just foul. I mean, that was extra bases right there if that one gets through. But honestly, Landon Scott has been such a vacuum cleaner at third base that, you know, that may not have gotten through.
Yeah, but for Greenville, to pick an MVP, I don't know how you can really pick an MVP. You know, you got Kessler, who has a great day on the mound, but you also got Landon Scott, who's basically been the defense for Greenville as well.
And Luke Tyndall been, you know, come up to the, you know, he's pretty much been this team's case in Blackwood as he fires that one in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. Ryder Blackwood represents the tying run. 2-2. Blackwood hits a ground ball up the middle, base hit.
There we go.
Blackwood on first, Blackwood on second. Kaysen on first represents the winning run. That brings up Jack Emerson.
As head coach is going to come out for Greenville.
And honestly, if I'm Lawrenceburg, I want this kid staying in the game. I mean, we've
Yeah,
hit him pretty well. He's walked us around.
We got back in the game.
Big hit for Kaysen Blackwood, as that is his 5th hit in 2 games.
I would say if Lawrenceburg comes out with a win, I'd say he's the MVP once again, in my opinion. He's been doing everything for Lawrenceburg, it seems, this
been all over
tournament.
the field. Yeah, I mean, he had a bit of a rough start to the tournament, going 0 for 2 in his first 2 at-bats, but got on that last time, and he's reached 9 of his last 10 at-bats.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, and even then, he's 9 for 12.
Yeah,
in the tournament.
I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, reached once in the first game, 5 in the second game. You know, it's 1 for 3 in the first game, and, you know, at-bats and getting on base. 5 for 5 yesterday. 3 for 4 today.
Yeah, I mean
9 for 12.
That's a pretty good resume, in my opinion.
Yeah, 75, 750 on base percentage is, I'd say, pretty good.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
And I'd say with a 750 on base percentage, I would imagine his OPS is probably in the 1,200 range. Maybe.
Yeah,
it's definitely over 1,000. I
mean, for sure.
Yeah. First pitch here to Emerson, and he'll take that one in the dirt for ball 1 or pitch. That was actually a strike.
I call strike.
So shortstop Jack Emerson with a chance to tie this game up with a runner in scoring position. That one gets away. Both runners will advance. 2 runners in scoring position. And the winning run on second base now for Lawrenceburg with 1 out.
Got us a nail biter now.
Yeah, I mean, you thought it was good. We're just getting started here. So we got Ryder Blackwood on third, Kaysen on second, 1 out. 1-1 count to Jack Emerson. A base, and the infield is in, as that one is in the dirt for ball 2.
You know, we talked about it, Michael. Some of these teams, they definitely play on the infield for sure. You know, they shallow in, but the outfield, they just really been staying put today.
Yeah, not much movement in the outfield. The hard ground ball up the middle will definitely, as Emerson's going to pop that one up, it's going to get into the Lawrenceburg dugout. Big break right there. It is now 2-2, I believe. Let's see if the home plate umpire gives us an indication. So Tyndall got himself in a little bit of a jam right here.
Yeah. Just 1 run away from extra innings and the winning run on second.
So count even at 2. Tyndall. And the dirt gets away. Here comes Ryder Blackwood, and we got a tie game with a winning run on third. A little bit of a wild pitch right there from Luke Tyndall, and Lawrenceburg has tied this one up in the bottom of the 7th inning.
What a game. What a game, man.
Hey, listen, Ryder Blackwood, no hesitation right there. He saw that ball skip away and immediately.
Yeah, he took off. I mean, he was leading off, and it looked like he was going to take off, but then it got away from him
and
completely,
he kept going.
He just kept going.
That long secondary lead right there really paid off.
Good base running, man.
Full count here to Emerson.
You got to give it to Lawrenceburg, man. They came back, and they fought back.
Yeah, I mean, they were down 3-1 with, honestly, it looked like no hope of coming back.
Hope.
With
because we
Kessler,
were talking about it.
With Kessler just absolutely dealing on the mound. 3-2 here to Emerson. base hit, left field, and that's going to get over his head. And Jack Emerson walk-off RBI, and Lawrenceburg takes this one from Greenville 4-3. What a game for the homeboys, and they take this one. The first, that was their first multi-run inning of the game, and they take this one 4-3. Hayden, any last thoughts on this one?
I mean, man, what a game by Lawrenceburg to come back like that. You know, they were down 3-1 and then tagged on, 2 more runs to come down, down 3-2 going into the bottom, and then just tag on those other 2 runs. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, in the bottom of the 6th inning, I mean, they went through Case and Blackwood, Jack Emerson, and A.J. Daniel got a little base hit to get them started, and enough guys got walked and stuff like that. They put on 1 run in the 6th, and then you got your top of your lineup coming up in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ryder Blackwood getting on with a walk, Case and Blackwood a hit. A pass ball led to them stealing 2nd and 3rd, and then another one led to Ryder Blackwood scoring, and then Jack Emerson, the Mr. On Base himself, gets a deep knock to left field to score Blackwood, and just like that, Lawrenceburg takes this one away from Greenville 4-3. So for Michael Marks and Hayden Burks on kind of co-commentary, co-producer duties,
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we'll be back right after this. Next game scheduled for 12:30. Between the Sarasota and Tallahassee teams. So you're watching Babe Ruth Baseball here on the X Sports Network. We'll be back.
This is the X Sports Network.